Greetings, beautiful people. We made it to the end of the semester. So I'm making one video and posting it for both my general psych and my human growth and development class. It was a pleasure having you in the class this summer. And some of you I got to know a little bit more than others. Some of you, you know, it was a fast semester. Um, for those of you who took me in general psych, I do teach DEP 2004. Right now, my DEP 2004 classes are all filled up for the upcoming semester that starts on Monday. But I do teach this class again, the DEP 2004, which is Human Growth and Development. I also teach that in the spring semester and in the summer. So if you're looking for someone to take that class with, consider me. Other than that, um, I'm teaching social psych. I still have space available in my face-to-face class of social psych, SOP 2001. Um, if you're a psych major, if you need an upper division social science class, this class will suffice for that. If you're not a psych major, if you're a psych major, that class is on your pathway. Anyway, it's a fascinating class. The online version is already at capacity, but the face-to-face version still has some space available. Obviously, tell your friends if you had a good time in my class to take me for General Psych, which is Psych 2012. I teach in the fall, spring, and summer semesters. Now, in terms of wrapping up the semester, I posted the grades for both the General Psych and the Human Growth and Development this morning, bright and early, Thursday, the 10th of August. I stayed up last night and did a lot of the grading, and then I fell asleep, and I got up this morning and finished it out. So hopefully you can see that the grade book has been updated. And if you're wondering about the points, we had a total of 600 points in the class. And so it really just was a matter of adding up all the points. And if you were very close, as in 89.5, then I rounded you up. If you were less than that, you got what you got. I try to be as fair as possible. I think overall we had pretty high scores. Most students did well. I was satisfied. But like I said, if you have questions, comments, compliments, or concerns, I'm available. I have an office at the Ocala campus in Building 8, room 106, I think it's C. My name is on the outside of the door, but I'm there. This semester, I'll be there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'm not there on Mondays and Wednesdays or Fridays. I also can be reached via email at simpsa@cf.edu. And also I have a couple of YouTube channels. This channel I've been posting mainly for CF students, but I have another channel, Professor Amira Sims, that I post for like some of my poetry, just general comments about psychology, life. It's kind of a catch-all site. And then I have another channel that has my home decor and, you know, gardening and stuff that I post like that. So if you're into, you know, psychology and you want to continue the conversation, feel free to check me out on Facebook. After the class is over and you're no longer my student, I often keep in touch with students because I'm happy to write a letter of recommendation. And, also, I mean, I've been through college, so if you have questions, I can kind of tell you my experience and maybe point you in the right direction. I'm not an academic advisor, so I would refer you to an academic advisor for questions about classes on your pathway. But general questions about test taking and about, college and life. I'm a mother of four, and I've been a professor since 2000, 2003 technically. That's when I graduated my master's. Prior to that, I was still a graduate student, but I guest lectured for several of my professors when I was in graduate school, and I also substitute taught in the K through 12 system, mainly high school and middle school. So I've had some experience teaching. I used to teach a Sunday school class way back when I was Christian. Um, I love teaching, learning, and that stuff. So I'm happy to answer questions and share what I know. It's like I said, it's been nice. I really have to say, overall, I enjoyed both the online class and the face-to-face class. The face-to-face class, I tend to feel more connected to you guys because I see you twice a week, so I'll miss you. But even the online students, I read your discussion posts on a weekly basis, and I also got to know you a little bit through, the reflections. So, and your group projects. So yeah, that's it. A tout à l'heure. Oh, you know what? The video's 5 minutes. I guess I'll take a few more minutes. So, I went to the APA conference, American Psychological Association. I did that last week, as many of you know. Here's my badge. And it was wonderful. And I actually took footage. I videotaped several of the well, I didn't videotape the entire sessions because I didn't have permission from APA, but I took pictures, screenshots of some of the slideshows of the interesting talks that I went to. And I also filmed myself walking in the halls and my reflections right after coming out of a talk or going into a talk. And when I first got on the plane and when I first got to the hotel and all that. So I made a whole series and I have to polish it. I have to like put it in video, well, put it in a MP4 on my desktop and make it a YouTube video. But I'm planning on doing that. And I wanted to do it and share it with the class before it was over. But unfortunately, I got back Sunday night and then Monday um, I had electricians coming to do some work on the house and me and my daughter were just getting settled. And then I still had to do work for CF on Monday. And so I really pretty much was like, came back from the conference and hit the ball running. And we had the finals, I had to grade. And so now here we are. I've not had a break. And the fall semester starts on Monday. So once I get my classes set up for the fall, then I'm going to turn my attention to the APA footage. But if you're curious about that, check back, holler at me, and I'll share it with you. But I'm going to post it publicly. So that's it, folks. I've rambled enough. It's 7 minutes. Deuces.